do I have a treat for you. We've got some monkey's head mushroom, some lion's mane, the Hericium. This is one of the most popular mushrooms these days, probably one of the most important mushrooms of our time because it's one that stimulates new nerve growth factors in the brain, in the body. It's actually starting to gain way more popularity than mushrooms like chaga and reishi. So here it is. We're going to talk a little bit about lion's mane mushroom. All right, today is a special day. We are here deep in the mountains in China, and we're looking at a lion's mane farm. I have been excited to see this place for a while now, and here we are. We're gonna see how they grow lion's mane here in China. They've got all these bamboo houses with shade cloths, and they're growing all kinds of mushrooms. But in this one, and this one, and that one, and that one, is lion's mane mushroom. Right now, this is becoming one of the most popular mushrooms in North America for its capacity to stimulate new nerve growth factors. So we used to believe that you couldn't regrow nerve cells, and lion's mane is starting to change the way we look at how the brain works, how new nerve development works, and how degenerative diseases can be reversed and changed. So here, it's known as monkey's head mushroom, and it's actually used as a food. It's got quite a good capacity to enhance better digestion and support the nervous system of the digestive tract, but also we've started to see that it's gaining a lot more awareness around using this mushroom as a medicine for the brain. Now, because it's a mushroom that's a food, it's very tasty and has a really nice spongy type quality. You can see here, as I kind of go back and forth, this is almost like a sponge when it's fresh, this mushroom. A big reason why this is becoming popular in North America is because a lot of us spend time on our cell phones, we have short attention spans, and we're quite scattered. We have lack of memory, loss of this type of nervous support, and we need a lot more support for this part of the body. So lion's mane is that mushroom that is showing up to support people in this way. The studies have found that lion's mane mushroom contains two special compounds that stimulate new nerve and brain cells. Those are hericinones and erinocines, and these compounds are found mostly in the fruiting body. They're also shown to help support Alzheimer's and degenerative brain disease, as well as a lot of memory loss. I think this is one of the big things that lion's mane is being used for, is to really encourage better strength of memory, as well as to prevent neuro damage and plaquing in the brain itself. Now, one of the things people don't realize about this mushroom is you actually need to take a concentrated extract, something like a 5-to-1, 7-to-1, to really get the benefits. So the whole mushroom is used. Here where these are grown, they're just harvesting the fruiting bodies. These are then either sold and eaten like this, or taken and turned into a concentrated extract. These mushrooms are grown out on these logs, and it holds in a whole lot of sterilized sawdust and then is inoculated with the grain spawn to turn it into a myceliated log, and it eats this. You can see they've harvested one already off of here. As they grow to be this size, they start to harvest them. So I'm just gonna put that one back. Hopefully they'll let us harvest one of these and eat it for dinner because I love eating this mushroom. We have hericiums in our part of the world, but nowhere near as popularized as the lion's mane mushroom. Again, this mushroom is taking the world by storm right now as a superior tonic for the nervous system. It mainly started out with people working with this mushroom for Parkinson's disease and working with for degenerative diseases. But now we start to see that a lot of people have been using it for dementia and Alzheimer's. There's been good examples of both in clinical studies as well as in lab tests of this improving dementia and stimulating new nerve growth hormones in the body. Now, something else that I love about this mushroom is I call it the happy mushroom, because whenever I take it, it takes away my blues and makes me feel a lot better. I enjoy this mushroom just for its antidepressive effects. Now, you're really not supposed to eat fresh mushrooms too much because they're not very good on the digestive system. But this one, if I have a little nibble, I just want to connect in with the spirit of this mushroom to just, wow. Thank you, lion's mane. I gotta say, I spent a number of years with you learning and getting better and improving my memory. And this is the first time I've actually been in a greenhouse full of this brain enhancing super mushroom. This mushroom has a lot of promise. Some of the studies are showing that it may be useful for inhibiting tumor growth and cancer cells. Now, this is inconclusive information at this point, but there is a lot of other great benefits to this mushrooms. The big thing is the neurodegenerative diseases, right? Stimulating new nerve growth factors, but it also has anti-inflammatory effects. And if you get an injury in your nervous system, a burn or some other nervous injury, it helps regenerate new nerve cells. The other thing that's awesome about this mushroom is it's shown to be very useful for the digestive system in reducing down ulceration and actually getting rid of ulcers. So it's one of those great foods slash tonics slash herbs slash mushrooms that has shown amazing benefits for the body. And I encourage anyone who hasn't heard about this mushroom before or isn't using it to start either eating it as a food or taking it as a supplement. Now, if you're gonna work with lion's mane, the big thing to know about this mushroom is you should be taking a good amount if you want a real healing effect. I've seen people take 3 to 4 tablespoons of this mushroom to really start to see some of those nerve regenerative benefits. My recommendation is you get a concentrated extract and start to take about 2,000 milligrams to 4,000 milligrams a day. This is where you'll really see deep benefits from working with lion's mane. Of course, just like many other mushrooms, so much more research and study is needed. This is a very promising medicine, and yet it's only been studied a little bit. I believe that lion's mane is one of the most important medicines of our time, and many more people should be taking this and getting the benefit from it. Thank you for giving us a chance to check out this mushroom and see your greenhouse. High five. All right. You good lion's mane growers.